The number of the day is number 3. Here I have 3 special shells. What do you think about them? Aren't they cute? My favorite is the gray one. I put them here because I wanted to tell you about them. When I was a little girl, my dad took a drive with me and my mum, and we went to Mayaro. Mayaro is a long way off from Diego Martin where we live. Anyway, it's a lovely beach that's filled with shells. And Daddy stopped and we started to gather all of the shells and put them in a basket. So I have these shells since I was a little girl like you. Don't you like them? Just wanted to show them to you. Look at the colors, look at the lines on them, different shades. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 3 shells. That tells us what our number of the day is. Here we have our number skills book. I need you to go and get this book for me. And when you get it, you need to open it onto page 8 so that we can start. Right. THREE says number 3. We always read our instructions before we start anything. Trace the number with your finger, begin at the dot and follow the arrow. Trace the number. So here we go. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how we make a number 3. We trace with our finger. Let's trace with our finger this top line. Okay, don't worry with your pencil. Trace with your finger. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how we make the number 3. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how we make the number 3. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how we make the number 3. Let me hear you say these last 2. Go. Great. Now at the bottom here, I want you to use a colored pencil or a marker. It's easy when Auntie is checking your work to see. Alright, so I'm going to use my blue marker. I start on the dot. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how I make the number 3. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how I make the number 3. See how carefully I'm doing it and taking my time and following on the dots. This looks great. Helper hand is always here. Now, are we finished this page? We've finished our writing. We've finished our tracing. But what about here? We need to do some stuff up here. I colored one for you. I colored the teacup and I colored inside of the teacup. You can color inside and outside. Look at your teacups at home and give them colors just like the ones you have in your shelf or in your cupboard. Okay, so we did this page. Let's move on to page number 9. Trace with your pencil. Now, Auntie went ahead and traced with her marker. You can follow along on the dotted line and you can trace them as you go. Remember to say your poem. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how we make the number 3. And you carry on until you're finished all. Now, write more number 3s here. Here we go. You know what you need to do. Finger space, dot, finger space, dot. Finger space, dot, 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 finger space, dot. Put one more and down here, same thing, finger space, dot. I just also wanted to tell you that you really have been doing beautiful work. All the stuff that I've been correcting and Auntie Judy has been correcting, it's been really well done. Okay, I'm going to use a pink today and I'm going to trace my number 3s. Actually, I'm going to write my number 3s myself. Helper hand, my wrist, steady tripod grip. Around a tree, around a tree. That's how we make the number 3. Once you have your little poem and you sing your little poem, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Look at how they're sitting on the line. That's most important. They need to sit some. They can't just be in space. I'm going on to the second row. What do you think about this one? Looks good, formed correctly, but too small and it's up in the air. So, sad face. What do you think about this one? Looks like a number 3, but it's facing in a different direction. See, this one, the middle part is pointing this way. And if we look at this one, the middle part is pointing that way. So this is not a number 3 in Donruss. All right, what do you think about this one? Yes, it looks like a number 3. It's facing in the right direction, but we put a bubble. We're not supposed to put bubbles. So you know what to do when you are writing your number 3s. Always remember to take your time. Down here, you're going to follow the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. I'm going to use my different colors for this to help me. So 1, 2, 3, all on the line. 1, 2, 3. And because I did number 3 in pink, I'm going to do the other number 3s in pink and put them to sit on the line. Fabulous. Now we turn to page 10. This time I am not going to do the coloring for you. I would like to see what you are going to do. You've been so wonderful using bright colors and decorating and making it look pretty. You have the kites, the leaves, the bell, and the balls. Now the little lines down here, they're telling us to do something. We need to write in the missing numbers. So I have my 2 kites, and yes, I need to write in number 2. Number 3, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3. I put in my number 3. I'm leaving these 2 for you to do, and I want to see what you're going to do down here. You know ONE says 1, so you write in number 1. You know that TWO says 2, you write your number 2. And THREE says 3. So I want to see a beautiful number 3 here. Okay, enjoy, and I will see you guys later.